Canon's set to announce the R3, Canon's new flagship mirrorless camera designed to replace the 1DX Mark III. But something smells fishy. This and more after the intro. Thanks for tuning in to The Ordinary Filmmaker. Subscribe to get notification of new videos like this one so you don't miss any news, especially this news today seems a little strange. Or any rumors. Actually, this is more of a rumor than news. Gear reviews or tutorials, and a big thanks to Atomos for sponsoring The Ordinary Filmmaker. I'm using the Ninja 5 external recorder for all my studio work as it really saves me a ton of time in post. So if you want to speed up your projects in post, consider using my links down below to purchase your own Ninja, and also help support this channel. And now, for the news. In a completely surprising move, Canon is about to announce the R3. According to Canon rumors, the R3 might get a development announcement for a flagship RF mount body sometime before Tokyo Games this summer. Now, we've been hearing an awful lot all along about the Canon EOS R1, that it's going to be the new flagship mirrorless camera. Where did the R3 come from? We've heard nothing about it. What are the specifications? I feel like it's April the 1st. Is it? No, it's April the 13th. Although the 13th isn't exactly a good omen, a good number either way. I'm really not sure what to... I'm really kind of surprised by this. Now, if this was Sony, yes, I'd expect that because Sony keeps their information close at hand. Things don't leak out. But for Canon, for a camera like the R3 to come out of nowhere, this is where I'm having trouble with this. Now, I took another look at Canon rumors. It's also on Canon News, but on Canon rumors, they didn't put a CR1, 2, or 3 besides it. So I would assume that at this point, this rumor hasn't been validated by anybody in Craig's contact list. And even at this point here, I'm hesitant to say that this is going to happen. But we have a photo of it. And one thing about this photo looks very close to a leaked image of a Canon EOS R1 that came out not too long ago. And you look at them, they're almost identical. Now, you know, what are the coincidences of that? Is it coming from the same source? Is somebody making this up? And here's what I know of Canon. I've only been covering Canon for about 2 years now, but from what I can see is you usually get notification or some sort of sense that a camera's coming out long before any sort of announcement. Now, one thing we do know is Nakashita just a couple of days ago, or actually I believe it was last week, said that Canon has certified an NR system camera. So I'm not surprised that we'll be getting any announcement from Canon or getting some sort of announcement from Canon over the next couple of weeks. We're going to be getting 2 or 3 lenses, the 100mm f2.8, the 400 f2.8, and the 600mm f4, all of these L-series lenses. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get a Pro body along with it, or any sort of body, but most likely Pro, as most of these lenses are Pro. I mean, they're going to set you back the price of a small used car. The R3, the flagship mirrorless camera, and if we look at the name too, the R3 doesn't indicate that it's going to be top of the line either. That's where the R1 would be. Look at the 1DX Mark III. The 1 series has always been the top end. The 1DX, the 1D. You're getting up there in high quality, the fastest, the best that Canon can possibly put together. The 5 series is the R5. That makes sense. It's replaced the 5D. So if they're going to call this the R3, I really kind of expect... I am at a bit of a loss for words. But I don't really understand why we'd be getting a Pro type body here. I don't buy this. It doesn't seem to make sense to me. Now, when we got the rumors last January for the R5, they seemed a little bit stunning too. I thought, this seems a little bit too good to be true. But this time around, all we have is a photo. We don't have any dates. We don't have any specifications. We have nothing. And that's why I consider this one to be a little bit suspect. Sure, it can get us dreaming. Sure, it can get us wondering. But what does it do? We don't know. What is it designed for? We don't know. Now, the photos would indicate it's a replacement of the 1DX Mark III. It's got that same design, same look. But as I said earlier, this is almost identical to the photo we have of the Canon EOS R1 leaked image. So what? We're getting the R1 and the R3, and they're both going to be flagship cameras? I know what you're thinking. This seems to be a little bit out there. And you know what? Maybe it is true. Maybe we will get a development announcement for the R3. Maybe it will get released by Canon. But a photo that looks similar to the leaked photo of the R1, no specifications, no dates, no smoke screen, no news at all over the last several months or even the last year. I put very little credibility in this one. Oh, and Canon Rumors hasn't decided to stamp it with a CR label. They haven't been able to validate this one yet. And even Craig is, if you read his post, he seemed to think that this one came from nowhere. He's kind of gobsmacked by it. My word, not his. I haven't even reached out to him yet because, well, my workday starts soon. I want to get this one published quickly and get it out to you. But what do you think? Is the R3 coming? Is this the certified R system camera that we're supposed to be getting? Will we get an announcement with these 3 new lenses and this body? Oh, wouldn't that be exciting? Because that would indicate that, well, the R3 would be a flagship camera. I mean, a body like this indicates that it's designed to shoot for a long period of time. It's going to be well built. But stamping at the R3 tells us there's going to be bigger and better coming. The R2, the R1. Maybe it's part of the roadmap. I don't know. But I'd like to know what you think. I wish I could be more help to you here this morning. I'm completely stunned by this, and I didn't really have much time to research because this is hitting all the wires. I want to get it out there. I want to let you know that, yes, it's out there, and I would take this one with a huge grain of salt at this point until it gets certified. Now, if this is real, then you can expect a flurry of information coming out today and over the next couple of days as this one gets solidified, as it gets validated, as it gets confirmed, or it goes the other way. That's it for now. Thanks so much for tuning into The Ordinary Filmmaker. No, I can't get over this. This one just doesn't make any sense. I'm not usually at a loss for words. Normally I'm well scripted. Normally I'm well prepared. But I'm not prepared for this. And it is possible, but sure, Canon could have taken a page out of Sony's book and keeping all their information close to hand, not letting anybody access to it, but I don't know. You can't stop a duck from quacking, can you? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm really curious about this one. Anyhow, this is it. That's it. Thanks so much for watching The Ordinary Filmmaker. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. I'm giving away 2 Angelbird 128GB 8V Pro MK2 V90 SD cards along with a dual SD card reader. Well, you could also win a Ulanzi LED light package with accent lights, underwater light, and various other flat panel lights you can use for lighting your subject, or as a great starter kit for starting your own YouTube channel. I'll be awarding these 2 prize bundles once the channel reaches 30,000 subscribers. Oh, and if you do want to support my channel, please use my affiliate links to B&H and Amazon, or consider buying one of the Ordinary Filmmaker baseball caps like this one here. Thanks so much for watching, and commenting, and engaging. We'll see you again soon.